Hi! If you are planning to make Thailand your long-term home, there are many visa options for you. But today, let us introduce you to the long-term resident visa or the LTR visa. In this video, we will talk about the overview of the LTR visa. After this video, you should be able to consider whether the LTR visa suits you or which type of LTR visa you would be qualified for. So, what is the LTR visa? The LTR visa is a special program hosted by the Thailand Board of Investment, or the BOI, designed to attract high potential expats to Thailand. It's your gateway to a secure long-term stay in Thailand, offering a range of exclusive benefits that make it different from the common non-immigrant visa. Here are the key benefits of the LTR visa. 1. A visa validity of up to 10 years with 5 years stay permit at a time, which can be extended for another 5 years if qualifications are met. 2. LTR automatically grant visa holders the multiple re-entry permit. 3. You only need to do the 1-year reporting instead of the normal 90-day reporting with the immigration if you have been staying in Thailand for a period longer than 1 year consecutively. And 4. Fast tax service at international airport in Thailand, so you can skip the long lines. And 5. For some type of LTR, the holder will be eligible to work in Thailand and apply for a digital work permit, and the employer company is exempt from the normal 4 Thais to 1 foreigner employment requirement ratio. 6. Thai benefit for highly skilled professional LTR holders who work with the company in Thailand, where their employment income will be taxed at 17% flat rate instead of the normal progressive tax rate. And 7. Tax benefit for the older type of LTR holder is a tax exemption for the overseas income brought into Thailand. These benefits make LTR very attractive to all foreigners who want to reside long-term in Thailand. However, as mentioned, the LTR visa are not the solution for everyone. LTR visa target high potential expats in 4 categories, and the requirements are higher than the other visas. We will publish dedicated video to give you in-depth detail about how to apply for these LTR visas. So stick around, subscribe or follow us on our social platform so you don't miss any insight that visa agents don't usually tell you. But for this video, let us walk you through the 4 types of LTR visa, and you could see whether you fit any of these criteria. First one, the Wealthy Global Citizen LTR visa. The name of this visa does raise some eyebrows, but it is what it is. Wealthy Global Citizen LTR is ideal for high net worth and high income individuals. So how wealthy must the applicant be to be qualified for LTR visa? To apply for the Wealthy Global Citizen LTR, you need to meet all the following requirements. First, you need to own at least 1 million USD in assets under your own name. Second, you also need to have an average personal income of 80,000 USD per year in the past 2 years. Third, you need to have at least 500,000 USD investment in Thailand, combined either in the form of Thai government bonds, direct investment in Thai companies, or Thai properties. Second type is Wealthy Pensioner LTR visa. If you are 50 years old or above and earn at least 80,000 USD of passive income per year, then this type of visa might suit you. Also, if you have invested over 250,000 USD in Thailand, the annual passive income requirement is reduced to 40,000 USD. The requirements seem simple enough, but some of our clients have difficulties with the passive income requirement. So, what are the passive income that are qualified under the Wealthy Pensioner LTR? In LTR perspective, the passive income must be the income you receive that is not from working. Here are the examples: dividend, pension, rent, capital gain, and interest. For our Australian audience, if you have the self-managed superannuation fund, as of now, the LTR does not consider the fund income as your income. It will be considered your income when the fund pay you the pension, same as our audience from the other countries. with the retirement fund. One might argue that the fund is your money, but the LTR differentiate the fund's money and the personal income. Remember that it is not your income unless the money lands into your personal bank account. The third type is Work from Thailand Professional LTR. This type of LTR gets a lot of attention from the remote workers. It allows remote workers who are employed by large, well-established companies overseas to work remotely from Thailand as long as the visa holder maintains the qualification. Sound very interesting, right? Let's see the requirements to be qualified for the Work from Thailand LTR. First, you must have an employment contract with a public company or a private company that has been operating for at least 3 years with a minimum combined revenue for the last 3 years of at least 150 million USD. A lot of people are stuck because of this requirement alone. That is why we bring this up first. Second, you must have a minimum average personal income of at least 80,000 USD per year in the past 2 years. The income requirement can be lower to 40,000 per year if you have proof of master degree or higher. Third, you also need to prove at least 5 years working experience during the past 10 years in the field relevant of your current position or field of expertise. It is important to note that the requirement clearly specifies that you must have an employment contract with the company overseas. If you are a contractor or are employed with short-term or project-based employment, it will be very challenging. Based on our conversation with the LTR visa, if your contract indicates monthly or regular payments similarly to salary and some employment-like benefits, it might be considered de facto employment, but this is the sole discretion of the LTR officer. There is no guarantee that it will work. Also, for those who have the contact with an EOR company and work for the large corporation, which is a very common resource management approach these days, there are many cases where this kind of arrangement is qualified, but some applications don't get through. Again, this is a sole discretion of the LTR officer. There is no guarantee of the result. The last type is high-skilled professional LTR visa. A lot of people confuse this type of LTR with the Work from Thailand visa. While Work from Thailand LTR are for remote workers who are employed by the large corporation overseas, the high-skilled professional LTR are for the expert in the target industry of Thailand who are employed by companies in Thailand and other government organizations of Thailand that meet the requirements. To be qualified for high-skilled professional LTR, first, you need to have an employment contract with a company in Thailand whose activity fall under the scope of targeted industries. Second, unless you are working for Thai government agency, you must have a minimum average personal income of at least 80,000 USD per year in the past 2 years. This income requirement can be lowered to 40,000 per year if you have proof of master degree or higher in science or technology. Third, you must have at least 5 years working experience during the last 10 years in specific target industry. If you have a PhD in the field, this requirement can be exempt. You might be wondering what are the target industry. There are high potential industries that are considered to support the growth of Thailand economy. For example, automotive, electronic, biotechnology, aviation, digital industry, and more. With this high-skilled professional LTR, you will also get a digital work permit, and as mentioned at the beginning of the video, your income from employment in Thailand will be taxed at 17% flat rate instead of the progressive tax rate. This is the idea for high earning position of the companies in the target industry. You could stay on the high-skilled professional LTR throughout the length of the visa as long as you maintain your qualification. In the case of changing job, you need to update your information with the LTR and it will be reviewed whether your new job is qualified under this visa. Next, let's talk about the LTR visa insurance requirement. Since this is a long-term visa, the authority needs to make sure that the visa holder medical treatment in Thailand are covered. Therefore, applicants also need to show proof of means to support their own medical treatment. The options are, first, health insurance policy covering a minimum of 50,000 USD. Second, Social Security coverage in Thailand, which is only available for those who have been working in Thailand. And third, deposit of 100,000 USD which had been maintained in the bank account under the applicant name for no less than 12 months. If you don't already have insurance that meet this requirement, or you are not sure if it's a good idea to purchase one without knowing the result of visa application, don't worry. You could submit the list of applications first, and once your qualifications are endorsed, you could then arrange the insurance and submit the insurance document later. How about the spouse and dependent of LTR visa holder? Once the main LTR visa application has passed the qualification endorsement process, you could submit application for LTR visa for your spouse and children under 20 years old. Bear in mind that there can be up to 4 dependents per one LTR visa holder, and dependent must be legal spouse or children of the LTR visa holder. Each dependent needs to comply with the insurance requirements. However, for the deposit in the bank account option, the amount is lower to 25,000 USD per person. Here are all the things you need to know about the LTR visa. Now that we have gone through the requirement of each type of LTR visa, here are the things that you need to know before you decide whether the LTR visa is for you or whether it's worth for the effort. You need to be qualified throughout the length of the LTR visa. Remember, we mentioned that you will be granted a 5-year stay permit at a time. In order to get another 5-year extension, you will be required to provide proof that you meet the requirement of your LTR visa in the first 5 years in terms of the process and document required for this process. The LTR has not announced the official guideline yet. However, it is important to be aware of this so you could manage your income or assets throughout the length of the LTR visa. For the visa fee, good thing about the LTR visa is that you only have to pay the visa fee once your application is approved, which means that the application process is free if you do it by yourself. If your application is rejected, you don't have to pay anything. The visa fee is 50,000 baht for 10-year visa per person. So how do you apply? The application can be done 100% online. So you need to sign up and set up your account in the official LTR visa website, fill out the application, and upload the required document. You can apply from outside of Thailand or inside of Thailand. The LTR application system is designed so you can do it by yourself, and a lot of people succeed. However, dealing with the authority might give you a headache because there is a lot of unwritten rule and practice. So that is where we come in. We have helped lift a lot of burden from our clients because we have a good understanding of what they want. If you have watched this video until now and still unsure whether you are qualified for the LTR visa or have any question, please feel free to reach out to us through the contact form on our website. If you like this content and would like to get more insight about the LTR visa or other visa and other legal service, please follow us on our social platform to make sure you don't miss our new content. If you feel like this video will be helpful for your friend and your family, please share it with them. Thank you for watching.